Hello, dear students. How is it going? This is Rayaka Sharif, your English teacher. Today I'm here with a class of class 5. I have selected Unit 4 today. Before starting my class, I'd like to hear about your free time activities. What do you usually do in your free time? That means what do you do for fun whenever you get any free time? Do you play football? Yeah, it's a very nice game. Or you may also like to play cricket, or playing chess is also a very nice hobby. Or like me, you may also love reading storybooks. All these are our free time activities. Time left after doing the entire daily activities. And this free time can also be said as leisure time. So, free time means the amount of time left after doing the entire daily activities. Let me repeat. Free time means the amount of time left after doing our entire daily activities. And this free time also can be called as leisure time. In our lesson, we'll learn about leisure time. Please open at page number 14 immediately. In the picture, we can see 4 boys and girls. They're talking, they're conversing. Now let us see what are they talking about. And here we can see a boy, namely Tamal, is talking, and he is talking to Shima, a girl. Tamal is telling, "Hi, my friend Nasrin and I are reporters for English Club magazine. Would you mind answering some questions?" Here we have noticed that Tamal has mentioned himself as a reporter and he is reporting for English Club magazine. Shima promptly replied that, "Sure, no problem, it's my pleasure." That means Shima is happy to answer the questions of Tamal. Tamal, the reporter for English Club magazine, is telling, "Could you tell me your name and which class you are in?" To answer this question, Shima says that, "I'm Shima, I'm in class 5. So, Shima is your friend, isn't it? She also is in class 5 like him." Tamal proceeds and he asks the second question. "How do you spend your leisure time, Shima?" He wants to know about Shima's leisure activities. Shima is replying now, "Well, I like to walk in the park. I also like to sing. My cousin lives in the UK. Sometimes I talk to her and her friends on the internet." And she has said that she likes walking in the park. She has also mentioned that she is a singer. And another hobby of Shima is talking to her friends and relatives on the internet. Now, another reporter, Nasrin. Tamal introduced himself and Nasrin as well. So, from there we have come to know that Nasrin is another reporter for English Club magazine. Nasrin here asked something more or added something more. So, talking on the internet keeps you connected. Shima accepts that and she says that that's right. Tamal is now asking a question to Biju. "Hello, can I ask you the same question?" Biju is telling, "My name's Biju. I'm in class 5 too. I love swimming. It keeps me fit. I also like painting. I'm not very good, but painting makes me happy." Dear students, have you noticed that Tamal hasn't repeated the questions? He just mentioned, "Can I ask you the same question?" That means as he asked the questions to Shima earlier, he did not think it necessary to ask the same question or repeat the same question. And now he asks the same question. Biju is answering now. He mentioned his name here and class. From here we have come to know that Biju is also in class 5. And he has mentioned that he loves swimming. And swimming is a good exercise. And that's why it helps Biju to keep fit. Biju has also mentioned that he loves painting. Though he has mentioned that he is not very good at painting. Now Tamal is asking again, what about reading? Do either of you like reading? It means reading is very important in our life. Without reading, a student life cannot be fulfilled. Let us see what is the answer of Biju. Biju replies, I do. I often read magazines in my free time. I like magazines about sports, especially football and cricket. Now Shima thought that she should also answer the question and she proceeds. Oh, I like to read too. I love reading funny stories, especially stories of Nasruddin Hoja. Here we have noticed that Shima has mentioned a different choice. She has mentioned that she likes stories of Nasruddin Hoja. Nasruddin Hoja, a very wise man, is a comic figure actually. Is remembered for his funny stories. So far we have come to know he was born in Turkey. He always has some pearl of wisdom to teach everyone. Dear students, would love to hear a story of Nasruddin Hoja. Without hearing a story, you'd not be able to make a guess about his humor. Let me tell you a story. Once Mullah had lost a ring in his living room. He searched for the ring inside his room, but he could not find it out. He went into the yard and began to look for it there. His wife, who was observing Mullah from a long time, came out of the room and asked Mullah, what are you doing here? Mullah stroked his beard and just answered, yeah, I have lost my ring and now I'm looking for it. His wife replied promptly, what? You have lost your ring inside the room, but why are you looking for it here, outside? Mullah then replied, sure, I have lost my ring inside the room, but actually it is too dark inside. That's why I have decided to search for it outside in the yard. This very story proves his humor. Dear students, here we have got some new words. Let us know the meaning of some words. The first word is magazine, a publication containing articles. What is magazine? It is a publication containing articles. And magazines are actually issued regularly, usually every week or month, or it may also be published yearly, like our magazines right here. Second word is spend. Spend means an amount of money paid for a particular purpose. A similar word can be expend. Leisure time. The time available for relaxation. We have already learned this word. And it can also be said as free time. Walk, an act of traveling on foot. Or tramp. Cousin, a child of one's uncle or aunt. Talk, speak or say. Talk over, have a discussion, or you can say speak with others about something or someone. Internet, very common term nowadays. A global computer network. Internet, a global computer network providing a variety of information and communication facilities. Keep connected, keep in touch, or keep in contact, stay in touch. Next word is right, correct, right, correct. Ask, inquire, ask, inquire. Live, live, dwell, or reside. Live, dwell, or reside. Sometimes, occasionally, at times. Sometimes, occasionally, at times. Same, similar. Same, similar. Love, feeling of affection. Love, feeling of affection. Often, frequently. Often, frequently. Magazines, journal. Magazines, journals. Especially, mainly, or chiefly. Mainly, chiefly. Funny, amusing, humorous. Funny, amusing, humorous. Story, tell. Story, tell. Yes, please now open at page number 15. Let us see what is here. We have got here lesson 3 and 4. And lesson 3, at first we have got some questions. And from seen passage, you need to answer some questions. And what are the questions? Here on the screen, you can easily see the questions. So let us move for the first question. Who are the reporters? From our reading of the passage, we have come to know Tomal and Nasrin are the reporters. Second question. Which magazine are they reporting for? Answer. They are reporting for the English Club magazine. They are reporting for the English Club magazine. 3. Who are answering the reporter's questions? Answer. Shima and Biju are answering the reporter's question. Who are answering the reporter's question? Answer. Shima and Biju are answering the reporter's questions. Question number 4. What does Shima do in her leisure time? Answer can be written like this. In her leisure time, Shima likes to walk in the park. She also likes to sing. Now 5. What does Biju do in his leisure time? Answer. Biju often reads magazines in his free time. Next question is, what kind of magazines does Biju like? Answer. Biju likes magazines about sports, especially football and cricket. Question number 7. What is another way to say leisure time? In another way, leisure time can be said as free time. Here we have got few fill in the blanks. We have to know how to answer this question. Before answering these, we have to see the examples. One example is given. Let us know. My sister reads in her free time. It makes her happy. In place of reading, they have used it. And in place of my sister, her is used. Here in exercise C, we have got few fill in the blanks. We have to solve this. Before solving, we have to follow the example. One example is given. Let us move for the example. What is said here? It is said here that my sister reads in her free time. It makes her happy. What makes her happy? Reading makes her happy. Reading makes whom happy? Reading makes my sister happy. So here we have got that in place of reading, it is used, and in place of my sister, her is used. These two words are known as pronoun. Pronoun is a kind of parts of speech. You know, there are 8 parts of speech, and pronoun is among one of them. Do you know the definition of pronoun? Let us see. Pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun. Pronouns can be used as subject. It can also be used as object. Let us see what are their subjective form and what are their objective form. Sometimes they are singular and sometimes they are plural. I means Ami and we means Amra. So here I is singular, we is plural. You, it means to me but Umra. Here singular and plural both are same. In third person singular number we get he, she, it, and in plural number we get they. These are the subjective form of pronoun. Now let us know about the objective form of these pronouns. I changes into me and then we changes into us. In second person, you is not at all changed. In second person singular, plural, subjective form, objective form. In every case, you is not at all changed. In third person, in subjective form, we have got he, she, or it. He changes into him, she changes into her, and it remains the same. But in plural, as subjective form, we got they. But here, in objective form, they changes into them. Let's fill in the blank. Another example is given. I run in my free time. It keeps me fit. I run in my free time. Running keeps me fit. So here we have got the objective form of I. In place of running, it is used. The second sentence. I paint in my free time. I paint in my free time. It gives me pleasure. In place of I, we have to select me. Third sentence. I talk to my family in my free time. And here, in place of talking, we have to use it. It keeps dash connected. Here we can select me as we are getting here I as a subjective form. So in objective form, we have to select me. In third sentence, let us see. The answer can be it. In place of music or in place of listening to music, we have to use it. It keeps, and as we have taken here I, me, pleasure. Our answer would be it gives me pleasure. Next number, my grandmother exercises in her free time. So exercising, in place of exercising, it is used. It keeps dash. What can be selected here in place of my grandmother? Let us think. It is a little bit different than our previous answer. Yes, you are right. Her. As grandmother is a female gender, we have to select her. It keeps her healthy. Next one. And the last one. My father writes poetry in dash free time. My father writes poetry in his free time. My father is a masculine gender. That's why you have to select here his free time. In our next blank, we have to select it. My father writes poetry in his free time. In place of writing poetry, we have to select it. It keeps him fit because it is about my father. My father is a masculine gender, that's why we'd have to select him. That's all. And before leaving, I would like to give you a homework. And you need to write a composition from our scene passage. You have to write about your leisure time by answering the given questions. And there is instruction. You have to write at least 5 sentences. That's all for today. I hope you complete this homework. Thank you.